just a comment.
Go for it.
Did you know that deodorant is bad for you?
No.
It's been linked to lymphoma.
Is this a joke?
No, I'm serious. Did you know that?
No.
You're not supposed to have deodorant anymore. So just go like. So what? I don't want to smell bad. That's like when people say sunscreen's bad for you.
No, sunscreen's fantastic.
I've heard differently.
Are you watching those like shirtless dudes that are like animal-based diet and then eat like a raw testicle and
Oh, like what's that guy's name?
Liver King?
Liver
and
King?
there's
Yeah,
another
fuck that.
guy.
No,
He's
fuck
like
that
a
guy.
surfer dude.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, I've seen that guy too.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like deodorant is bad for you. I'm like, I'm not gonna walk around smelling like dog shit just because I could potentially die. If I'm gonna die, I'm definitely going to die. And it's not going to, smelling good. It's not going to be because of deodorant. Fuck that.
Well, who cares if you smell good if you die? I mean, you're going to eventually smell bad.
I'd rather smoke cigarettes every single day.
I thought you said this was a joke to start
it's
off.
Definitely not a joke. It's a fact.
Thanks for the cancer scare,
This
Sam.
is one of my random thoughts throughout the day that I'll share later. But
is it a thought or just weird knowledge you come across?
No, it was a thought. I learned it at work. They told me that it was like very morbid, but somebody passed away because of lymphoma, and they said it was connected to the deodorant she was using. I was like, literally went home and threw out all of my deodorant.
What kind of deodorant were they using? Old Spice? Because then I'm fucked.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that's. Is there any other type of deodorant? I feel like that's it.
Sarah, what kind of deodorant do you use? Are you nervous?
Aqua Reef.
Old Spice.
Aqua Reef?
Old Spice. You know how that happened too? She stole some of mine, and she loved how it smelled, and so she just started buying the same brand.
Does that say more about you or more about Sarah?
Definitely more about Sarah. I like to smell good, so I got Aqua Reef. I was like, yeah, I want to smell like a ocean.
I don't know what kind I have. It's
Probably
Old
got, like,
Spice.
Traditional, whatever they use on the commercials.
Are you clear gel or the white?
Gotta be clear.
I have the white.
Has to be clear gel, dude. If you put white on, I learned this the hard way. I used to be a big Axe guy. Remember when that was big?
Of course you were. Look
Yeah.
at you. Look
Big-
how you're dressed now. Honestly, you look like you use Axe now. It's like you drink it to start your morning.
Big Axe body spray guy.
If you crisscross applesauce with your Axe down a monster and kick a puppy, and you're on your way to go.
Oh, do you remember that? Those commercials? What was
Kicking
it?
puppies?
No. The Axe body spray one where it was like, he was like,
yeah.
It was like double pits to chesty.
Wasn't it like
That's
Ryan
how it
Sheckler
Yeah, it was
skateboarding or
the
some shit like that?
Double pits to chesty. But yeah, I used to use the white Axe, and it would stain every single one of my shirts because I would put the shirt on immediately, and it would just be a white stain on a colored shirt.
I've gotten the deodorant stains, but you got to put deodorant on first, then put your shirt on.
No, I think
No,
the opposite.
Other way
the
around,
opposite.
other
Yeah,
way
yeah. I
around,
was going to
other
say
way
I was
around.
doing
Yeah.
that.
But you got to also be careful because if you do this and then it just kind of grazes your shirt afterwards.
Are you an aqua or you use white? What are you using?
Gel for sure.
Gel? Yeah. Gel.
I've been using that since I was 16. Smells great. Double packs, Target.
Yeah.
for
You
one.
always have to get the double pack. Who buys a single pack of deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, anything?
Yeah, right? Yeah. What the fuck's going to Target and just being like, I need one singular toothbrush?
If I'm going to Target to get all that, I'm like, I want 9 of them so I don't have to come back for like 9 months. Actually, how long do you use a toothbrush for?
You know, that's a great question. I also have the thought, too, is like, how long are you supposed to have a towel for before you shit?
Sarah's never going to talk. She's just going to be, we're going to flash to her face being so judgmental.
It's like a week?
Let me tell you this. Most people, I don't know about you two, wash their towels like at most every like 2 weeks. Me, I do like 1 week. Toothbrushes, are you like an aggressive toothbrusher?
Yes.
Maybe.
Mine,
Mine,
if
my
I
toothbrush
saw your
is
toothbrush right now, is it like...
It's flat. Like, honestly, it's more like a tooth. Like, it's like a paint. It's like I'm painting the toothpaste on me. I'm not brushing. And
So it's been 9 months.
it's been since I moved in here. It's been 3 months.
Can I bring you a new one?
I have a new one. I just don't want to open the package.
Okay.
Because then once I open the package, I'm like, now I got like the loose package, and I know I'm about to have to go to Target again. So I was like, just don't open them.
Wait, so how long are towels?
You know when it starts to get a little like musty?
No.
I'm not going to be able to do this sitting next to you. You should know that smell. That's literally what you smell like. So
No, apparently that deodorant's doing wonders if he can't smell the must.
Okay, so how long? What about what about sheets?
All right.
That's once a week.
Please.
No, mine's every 2 weeks I do it.
You actually wash your sheets every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I am so proud of you. I don't even think I do that.
Yeah.
But that is fantastic. Pillowcases for sure. 'Cause like,
Oh, yeah. My
That's
deepest
nasty.
fear, you know what? One of the most disgusting things in the world is when you go to have a sleepover at one of your friend's house and they go to give you a pillow and they pull out the one pillow that looks like it's been underneath like an elephant for 3 years. So it's like this thin and it's like brown and yellow.
Are you having a bunch of sleepovers lately? This sounds very recent.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That like worn out pillow.
I know
I'm like,
exactly
why
what
is
you're
this
talking
brown
about.
and yellow? And like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just the pillow. The pillowcase is clean. I go, no, it's not. This is fucking throw away the pillow. It looks like all the feathers have been just.
Why is it always too when you go to a sleepover they give you like that? It's like just fabric. It's just fabric blanket from like maybe like a Packer or a Brewer blanket that they just bought at Joann's. The fabric, you remember that when everyone went through that
Oh, and they would
phase?
tie it
They
at the
tied
end.
the end. It's
Yeah.
always that
I
blanket.
have one of those at the end of my bed.
It's always that blanket. I feel like I'm always sleeping with
No.
that.
no. Real slumber parties included.
So female slumber parties.
It's not called a slumber party. It's a sleepover.
Mom,
Doesn't
can I
make
stay
it
at my
better.
friend's house? That's what it's called.
We're gonna have a slumber party.
That doesn't make it better. Sleepover does not make it better, guys.
No, you can tell you were getting older because it went from sleepovers to like,
Staying
can
over.
I stay over? Can I stay the night? If you ever called it a sleepover
then-
or a slumber party, like, dude, you can stay at home. We don't want you
And
to come
now
over.
it's just like, yeah, Mom, I'm gonna get really fucked up and I'm gonna sleep on the couch.
You're not going to Michael's, are you?
God, no. I mean, it was a little bit of an issue tonight. Dad gave us a little bit of a, what?
That you're coming here?
A little bit.
It's a Thursday.
Exactly.
I guess that's fair.
That's the problem.
Although, okay, big thing, he did admit when I stopped over, he goes, hey, I learned you're not the problem. It's my kids. I was
No. You are the common denominator.
Yes, but I'm
'Kay.
not the problem.
Samuel Douglas Walsh is the problem.
Yes.
Full names on this.
Whatever.
Sam, we're not getting real jobs ever.
Alright.
But all-time move by your dad calling Rachel hot.
Stop. That was bad. You cannot. Okay, we were 3 sheets to the wind.
I was crying. I thought that was the
Oh my
funniest
God.
shit ever.
I was like, Dad, stop it.
But he said it to me like she wasn't 2 feet in front of me,
Not
and
even.
he thought he whispered, which was the
I think,
greatest
I
thing.
think he thinks he's so funny about that too. He thinks he's whispering, and he's loud as fuck. Like I could literally hear him from the next room probably, but he thinks it's like the quietest thing ever. I'm like, dude, he does it in public, Michael.
Dude, I
Like,
know.
and it's like subtle, like almost like racist comments, and you're just like, we
we are outing your dad
You're
right
just
now.
like, dude, shh, like subtle.
No,
He's that guy. He's that guy too, where it's like, I'm like, hey, dude, don't turn around, but this person's over there. And he's like, what? Immediately, we'll just like turn around and
you
stare
guys
at them.
did that perfect timing.
Stare at them immediately, dude. He did it. He did it at, what was that? That first weekend I was home. That Friday night when we were going to Steve Miller, we went to dinner, and there was somebody I knew from basketball. I'm like, hey, Dad, there's this kid over here, and he literally just like turns immediately, staring right at him, and then he proceeds to talk loudly about the person, and I'm like, oh my dude, fucking shut up. Like, oh
Yeah,
my
your
God.
dad, love your dad. I honestly, I was like, I couldn't have asked for a better way to have her meet you guys. I was like, that was perfect.
Dear Lord. I will say that when all of this happens, alcohol is involved.
Oh, absolutely.
By a long shot. Like,
Have we ever gotten in trouble? Have we ever gotten in trouble sober?
probably.
I don't think so. So alcohol's the problem.
The only thing the only story I can think of is that one time where we made we refurbished the chairs.
but that
but-
turned
but-
into
But
alcohol.
then we turned into slamming 2 Four Locos, and chicks came over at like 2 a.m. So
That we didn't even know.
No idea. So that just turned into that. No clue how that happened. Whatever.
Oh, how many? What was the chairs for your fireplace? Right.
Yeah, dude, they're still out there. Still at the
That
fire
was
pit.
the summer of
We made the
art
freshman year.
projects
Yeah, we
and
did the beer dye
rounding
tables.
third and Bud Light.
Yes, absolutely. Rounding Third. Oh yeah, that's when Rounding Third used to be
A
right down
thing.
the street. Yep, and Bud Light.
Rest
Bud
in
Light's still a
peace.
thing. Bud Light is very much still a thing. Oh, Sarah brought up a funny story on the way here too. She
Wait,
she
can we take a guess?
yeah.
Is it about airports?
No. It's a different one.
No, I'll get back to that.
Give me a hint.
Wait, actually bring up. So she brought up this one. Remember last week's episode when you were talking to Rachel, and you brought up Kuski's Long Island's,
Yeah, I never actually went over it. I
and you
noticed
never
that.
finished the story.
Yeah.
But
Continue.
yes, but you never finished the story. But then Sarah.
We're gonna.
So you want me to explain the Kusky Long
I
Island?
do.
Do you not know what it is?
No.
So it started
But
on
unfortunately, I think I've had one.
probably. It's basically a deconstructed Long Island. So on my friend's 21st, Adam Weintraub, I go, you know what? I'm going to buy you your first Long Island at the KK. Because that was, like, at the time, the thing to buy at the KK was their Long Islands. It was their strongest drink, blah, blah,
A
blah.
strange order.
So he's like, okay, you can give me a Long Island. I was like, I got to the bar, and I fully intended on buying him a Long Island. I go, what'd be funnier? Is if I just bought it for him in parts. So I was like, can I have a shot of vodka, gin, rum, tequila, triple sec, and then can you just put the mix on the side?
So you walk back over with like
So I
a
walked
tray
back
of
over with
shots.
5 shots and basically their Long Island mix. And I go, here you go. He goes, what the fuck is this? I go, it's a Long Island. You just got to put it together in your stomach.
Did you tell him the order to take them to?
No, the best part is at a college bar, actually at all of them, all those are clear. So you have no idea what you're taking. And I was like, here's the rule. You can't smell them. You
Oh,
just got to
go
down it.
hammer them down.
So you don't know if you're taking vodka, rum, tequila, gin, or triple sec.
I could definitely tell if after I take it though.
So everyone should go try it, the Kusky Long Island.
Yeah, but what?
I've done it to so many people, and it got to
That's
the point
actually
where they're
genius.
like, we're not going to go to Kusky for our birthday. Because it started with just 21st, and then it was anyone's birthday. I was like, you're getting a Kusky Long Island if you come to my bar. And I give it to him for free. I'm
That
not going to make
sounds
him.
disgusting.
The most aggressive I've ever seen is Casey Davis. This man messed up. He took it in, I think, 5 seconds. Just went.
I feel. What's the alternative?
25 minutes later, he came back. He goes, can I get another Long Island? I go, no. I think that's the night he woke up in his pantry. So
That just made me think of another story. But let me backtrack
Yeah.
because when I was listening to last week with Rachel, and you said that, I thought that you were talking about Samuel's 20th birthday in the
Okay,
Walsh
Sam.
family basement.
Remember that?
I need a refresher.
So remember that was
There's
the.
been a few drunk nights in your basement.
So that was the.
Oh my God!
Yes. So for the viewers,
No.
it was my 20th birthday. Also, Michael's worst nightmare happened.
I think hands down top 3 drunkest I've ever been.
And it's one of those stories that
No,
like
top
constantly comes up though. The morning after constantly comes up within our friendship where you're like, this is the maddest my dad has ever been at Michael. But it was my 20th birthday, and like I've never had a birthday party before because my birthday is 3 days after Christmas, so
No one gives a shit.
No one gives a shit, and like rightfully so. I don't even give a shit. But I was really excited. My friends wanted to have a birthday party. We're gonna go up to Whitewater. We have a great time. We were 20, so like we were all just gonna hang out at the Whitewater house and get hammered. I was like, great. Snowstorm hits. Bad. Like no
I
one
know.
could leave the house.
I drove my dad's truck with my head out the window
Dude, I
to
was
get to
so
the bowling
sad.
alley you guys
Yes.
were at.
Yes.
Because I remember that okay, so we went bowling. And you got to the bowling alley and you go, I'm not going to lie, I definitely got here by muscle memory.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
But like,
I wasn't drunk. I just couldn't see.
yeah. But before that, I was so mad. And I remember just being like, just sitting in this chair watching a movie or whatever, drinking like Jack Daniels by myself. Because I was so upset that like my birthday's ruined again, every single year. But then my mom's like trying to make me feel better. She's like, "Do you want to go bowling?" I was like, "No, I don't want to go bowling." All this stuff, and then like I don't know how I texted you. We were just talking, and I was just like, "You want to come bowling?" And so we went bowling, and I can't remember if we drank there or not. We might have.
No, I couldn't. I knew I had to
did.
drive. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we did. But when we came back, shit went downhill
so fast.
very fast. We end up in my basement, and Michael's like, "What do you have to drink?" And I was like, "I don't know. Check the cupboards." And
I was a mad scientist.
He finds Long Island stuff. And this is like maybe when you first started bartending.
I wasn't even bartending. I was bar backing for maybe a week.
Right. So like not even bartending Michael yet. And he's just like, yeah, it's just all this shit. And just starts piling it into a cup. And we drink this stuff. I don't remember anything else from that evening besides Michael and I. And
I do.
I remember all of it.
I know, but Sarah does because Sarah came downstairs and saw the mess.
No, Sarah was drinking with us.
Yeah, you came down later and were drinking with us, weren't you?
For most of the night,
Yeah.
she was
I was with you for the entirety of the night.
Yeah.
So, yes, Long Island's are flowing. I'm pretty sure you put like Monster in one of them.
Yeah, we didn't have mix anymore, so we were just...
Wait, is this the night that I did a full feint backwards and just fell?
Sam, you just... I remember this. You could say it, Sarah, but... Write down.
Time for bed.
He's... Fuck it. Sam, I think
Was
you're...
it on the beanbag chair?
No.
No.
He just hit the floor.
Even worse.
Sam was staring at your TV with a drink, I think, in hand. He put it down and just... We watched him just slow, like a tree falling in the
Slow-mo.
woods, and just boom. By the way, if a tree does fall in the woods, it makes a noise.
It sure does. All right, so let's move on. Sam's out.
Oh, boy.
You're done.
Wow.
Michael's next. You're fucked up.
Yeah.
And you're like stumbling away into our guest bedroom. And you're like, I'm going to throw up.
Which I never do. I was so mad.
And I'm like, oh my God. What do I do? This is like,
What are you, like 17?
I don't even think that old. No, yeah, I must have been.
Nothing like us to have our supervisor be 15 or 16 years old.
No, I must have been 17 if you were 20. All right. You
I'm crying.
face plant on our guest bed.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do with these guys. Like, I've never experienced this before. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to get him a trash can. I don't know what else to do. So I have a picture of you on my phone.
I don't want to see it.
It's probably in there somewhere. Of you, like, literally 75% of your body is not on the bed. The other 25 on the bed. 75 in the trash can. And then I was just like, well, my work here is done.
Oh no, this wasn't the night. There was another night I felt bad at your apartment. Maybe it was that night. You guys tried feeding me bread, and I was like,
I was just thinking about that
I
story.
was like, no.
No, I was just thinking about that
Is
story.
this
too.
when your buddy came to visit
Yes.
and I woke up in your neighbor's yard underneath the tree?
Yeah, this is another good one too.
Rachel, I am so sorry. And
This
Rachel's
is
mom, if you
so
listen to this,
funny.
this is not me. Allegedly
This is so
me.
Funny.
Allegedly
this is so
me.
Funny. No, 100%. We have my buddy Austin coming into town, and for some odd reason, like my parents were just like, "Yeah, have the guys over." I'm just like, "Okay." We end up playing beer die. We're drinking and stuff, and like 2 hours pass, and we just like are pounding beers, and
Again,
I kinda
not
like-
like me.
yeah, not like you at all. But then I kind of I kind of like looked around at one point, and I was just like, where the fuck is Michael? I was like, did he go home? And I'm calling him. I'm like, God, he's not answering. But I like turned the music down, and I called him again. And all of a sudden, like in the corner outside, I hear his phone, and I'm just like, I think I hear something.
Dude, I emerged from the trees.
So I walked to my neighbor's house, and there's these big trees, and like you can walk in them, but you can't see inside them. All of a sudden, I'm walking closer, and Michael comes out of nowhere, just like from Narnia, just like comes out, and he's just like alive, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Apparently, he just was asleep in there for a couple hours.
I feel like we shouldn't be talking about drinking this entire time. However,
No, but these are two stories that have never been touched on with us. So
However,
We're gonna talk about airports soon.
thank God. However, that story did just remind me of my graduation party.
High school.
Yeah.
Was
You
I
were
there?
there.
Oh, good God.
No, this isn't about you. This is about me.
Okay.
I emerged from the
Okay.
dead, and I came downstairs, and you guys were like playing cards, and you're like, "Wait, what the fuck? Where did you come from?"
Irish poker. Yeah.
Same shit.
No.
The funniest part about that one, Sarah, is we had this humongous party for Sarah's high school graduation. My friends were there. Sarah's friends were there. Our parents' friends were there too. And
I'll tell you our downfall.
Sarah literally just comes up to us midway through, goes, "I'm gonna go," and we're like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to a different.
Oh my God, I remember.
I'm gonna go to a different graduation party," and we're like, "You don't see all these
the
people
one
here
for you,
and she just left.
dude.
Comes back absolutely shit-faced.
Oh yeah, 'cause she left sober.
Yeah, so she didn't leave sober. That's what. But she came back even more shit-faced. Goes upstairs, takes a nap, and then all of a sudden, like everyone's just like, "Okay, well she's out. Like we'll just keep hanging out, I guess." And then, I guess like we regressed to the basement, and like we're kind of hanging out with everybody. I think Sarah's friends were there, like Sal and you and a couple other people were there, and
The usual suspects.
yeah, and we were just kind of hanging out, and all of a sudden she comes downstairs, and it was like, I'm not even kidding. I thought I saw like, it was like Easter morning.
Well, I know
Jesus
why
just
she
arose.
left.
It was unbelievable.
I know
What?
exactly why she left.
Wow. Okay, please enlighten me.
Because your mom recruited me to try and get you to stay. So this was it's not that far after Sam graduated high school and someone couldn't pull into the driveway.
Did you leave to get some dick or something?
God no, dude.
So it's not that
Do you
long.
even
after-
know?
No. I remember this very clearly because your mom comes
Are
up and
you
goes,
sure?
"Michael, you need to go tell Sarah to stay." I go, "What the fuck am I gonna do? She is gone." But you wanted to go hang out with he who shall not be named.
That is not true.
100%.
Do you know where I went?
With them?
No, I didn't. Yeah, we all went to like Max Fossbender's graduation party.
Who was there?
And then Max's mom looked at me and goes, "Sarah, this is not
Good.
But I will say that my downfall that day was that our father infused his own
With
jalapeno tequila.
That was delicious.
So fucking good, but
So good.
so
Like
good it
the
hurts.
problem was so delicious. But
All right, that's all I have to say about that.
oh, by the way, that when I emerged from the trees, I remember
all
I
time.
came to, and I heard you screaming for me, and I was like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I was like, I was like,
I
first
needed
of all-
you.
At first, I was like, Michael, just figure out where you are. You
Yeah.
can hear them, but you don't know where they are. And I was like, you know what? We're going to go through these trees, and we're going to see if it works out. And I walked right past all of you. I went downstairs, saw your mom. I go, hey, can you please wake me up in the morning so I can get to work?
Yes, I remember that.
Your mom woke me up when she got up for work, which was 3 hours before I needed to go to work. I showed up to work 2 hours and 15 minutes early. I slept in the back corner of the parking lot for an hour and a half before I went in.
Well, dude, that same night we were just like, you were just so gone that we ended up feeding you day old Jimmy John's bread.
That's what Sal tried to do, and I was so mad at him. Sal
Yeah.
tries to do anything to me, go fuck himself. Like, Sal, you're not better than me. Shut up.
No, he got us kicked out of a hotel. But that's a story for a different day.
Actually, I think you've already told a story on here.
How I went to church. I'm a God-loving man, and I don't drink alcohol anymore.
How did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, I was going to talk
right.
about that day that you and Sal showed up on the bus to the Packer game.
Probably one of my greatest things I've ever done.
You've definitely talked about that though, right?
I don't think so.
Really?
No.
All right.
Let me say one thing, by the way. All of this is happening post New Year's, our first year of college, which after that, Sam's parents banned us from ever hanging out there again. Yes. And we
What happened on New Year's?
Nothing.
Nothing you need to know about.
Wait.
Nothing.
I might know, but I won't talk about it.
Nothing.
Nothing you need to know about
So,
New Year's.
the bus
ever.
ride. Yeah, no, that was last year, right?
Yeah, last November.
You came with
My buddy James.
James.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I could get on this bus too. There are open spots.
Personally
You-
didn't tell
you-
Doug because I wanted to see his
But you also
reaction.
didn't believe I was going to do it. And I was like, all right, I booked it. And
What was
then
it was like a 7:30. It was like a early bus, wasn't it?
oh, yeah, it was. I brought.
Yeah.
No,
I
it
thought it was
earlier
earlier.
than that. Yeah.
I thought it was like a noon game.
But the best part is like, I told you I'm coming. You're like, no way, this is going to be awesome. And I was fully prepared to sit at this bar by myself.
Yeah.
And then,
Let's preface.
And then-
you had to come up with a plan on how you were going to approach this bus situation.
yeah.
And I remember. Do you remember what you did?
Oh, like when I got on the bus?
Yeah.
I let Sal go first.
But you had a shirt in hand.
Oh, Sam's
yeah,
Miami mishap shirt.
My Miami mishap shirt.
Oh, yeah, that was my plan. Give the shirt to Sam about, the time I was never there kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he knows I was there. No, he doesn't even know that happened, does he?
No.
Oh, good God.
No clue. No clue. I didn't want to talk about that with her here, even though it is pretty funny that Sarah was involved in that story. But
Yeah, our most popular video is
That's
talking
right,
about
yeah.
calling you.
Yep. Yeah, and you didn't answer my fucking phone call from prison. Jesus, Sarah. What a shitty sister.
I was in a different time zone, and I was asleep. I will say that. I definitely have those messages, though. Can we play them?
Yes.
Yeah, you should play one. You should play one.
Absolutely. But how
I don't think I've ever
I
heard
was I think
these.
when in the video, I think I was spot on. I was like, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
And
we're fine.
finally,
You're fine.
she's like, where the fuck is my brother? No, you do not delete him.
We were fine, though.
We were great.
The worst part was I had major anxiety when I was
Yeah.
just sitting there, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on out in the outside world. So I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk out today. I don't know what's going on. Sarah's not answering her phone. I'm definitely not calling my parents.
I learned.
And, I don't know Michael's phone number off the top of my head. So I was like, I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm
Sam,
just
I
praying
beat
for the best.
Sam, I beat the Uber there.
Oh, fuck yeah. I know you did.
I beat the cop car there in my Uber. You have it?
Yeah.
All right, give her the microphone.
You got to play it?
You
gotta
got
play-
4 phone
Just play
calls?
one. Just play one. Well, you find out first.
You got 4 phone calls?
Oh, I called her multiple times.
White privilege, man.
No, dude. No one was I remember no one was checking on me on the phone. So I was like, it's not working. It's not working. But I kept calling the same number. Is that it?
Hold on, I didn't listen to it.
Well, you got. Oh yeah.
Is the one phone call thing just not real? You just get
No, I do.
phone calls
I
until they're like,
schemed
"Hey,
'em.
man, no one loves you."
No, I beat the system. Beat the system, bro.
Never.
Yeah.
I learned I can handle that situation pretty well, though, because I mean, you went to prison or jail, not prison.
You're right.
Dude, just play it. Just
Just play from the beginning, yeah. I think there's one where I'm
give her
yelling.
the mic.
They say, this is a phone call from. And he goes, Sarah Walsh.
Someone was a little
All
drunk.
right, let's play this.
Right to the top.
Hold up. Let me back it up.
I've never heard these before.
Hello, this is a free call from Walsh. An inmate at the Orange County Corrections. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this free call, hang up or press 1.
So that's literally it, but I had 4 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah. So that's when I called you, and I'm like, "Hi, Michael."
Where's Sam? He's right here.
Like,
Meanwhile,
that's
you're
so
like,
funny.
you're like, you are full of shit.
Like, that's so funny because I have 4 missed
Calls
calls
from the Orange County.
from the Orange
prison.
County Correctional Facility.
Wasn't me. Clearly wasn't me.
So airports.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here. Well, here. We'll start out. Yeah, we'll start out with me, dude. So I have these.
Do you have more thoughts?
Yo, I have like 12. But since Sarah wants to talk about airports, I'll give you my airport.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want more lime juice? Is it in a bottle? Yeah.
Sorry, taking a drink break.
It's 100% real lime juice, though.
This Fat Chance podcast is sponsored by alcohol.
The
Please
problem.
use responsibly. But I have a couple airport ones because I took that flight again coming home. That was like 8 p.m. and I got in at like 3 a.m. So like you're like tired as fuck.
Yeah.
And so like when you're tired, you just have all these like random ass thoughts.
Sure.
So I'm going through security, and I breezed through it. Didn't take off my shoes, no laptop out of my bag, nothing. And so my thought afterwards was, I feel like airport security has gotten a lot lazier in 21 years since 9/11. What's going on with that? Like, some guy was just like, all right, guys, how long are we really gonna do this like intense screening? You know?
I think they're gonna get worse now with all the gun stuff.
I just breezed through it the other day, and I was just like,
You don't look very threatening.
well, I remember like back in the
Maybe to
day.
somebody's daughter, you're gonna be a douchebag.
Well, I
or
remember,
something,
like,
but you're not gonna kill anyone.
At least like 10 years ago, where it was like belt, shoes, everything out of your backpack, hat, like condoms. I don't know. Whatever it was, everything had to come out of your bag, and they had to like triple screen it. It took forever. And
what
now
kind
I just
condoms are
am
you wearing
running
that they're
through.
screening them for metal, dude?
Metal. Aluminum condoms, okay?
You'll wear aluminum condoms but not use aluminum deodorant?
Yeah, it's called tinfoil.
It's a whole different tinfoil hat you don't want to put on.
Yeah, Sarah, what's your issue with airports?
I mean,
So you deal
it's
with
not
it.
all that exciting. You guys really hyped it up a lot. But we were talking about thoughts that we had. And I was at the airport this past weekend. And you think that they're, not cracking down on security? I think that I have fully figured out how to breeze through security like a normal fucking person. First of all, you wear shoes that you can slip on and off. Actually, let me back it up. First of all, you buy
Why
TSA
do I feel like
pre-check.
this is the most angry life hack we're ever going to get? You want to know how to get through airport security quickly? Read my blog.
Stop yelling.
First of all, get TSA pre-check.
Okay.
You're done after that. But if you don't want to do that, you wear shoes that slip on and off super easily, not flip-flops, because that's weird. No, like a van.
Crocs are fine.
Fine. If you have socks on, like
Socks and Crocs, don't judge.
no, that's totally fine. But I don't want to see your bare feet on that ground.
Oh, God, no.
All right.
So we're at Crocs and TSA pre-check.
TSA pre-check's number one. I mean, $80 for 5 years, that's a steal.
For 5 years of TSA pre-check?
Yes.
Oh, shit, I'm going to go do that now.
Yes.
Not now, but...
You actually have to give the government your fingerprint, but like...
Oh, bummer. They have my DNA.
I was really scared to do that. I'm not even kidding. When they were like, yeah, we need your fingerprints, I was like,
gonna
I'm
know
definitely
I-
going back to Orange County Correctional Facility now.
I was gonna say they know. All right.
They have my DNA. I did the 23andMe. Continue.
All right.
Go ahead.
I was gonna make the worst joke.
Please don't. All right. Next, you put your ID in the back of your phone case, so it's easily accessible. You got to show it to them, okay? Easy peasy.
This is more like a rant on other people rather than how do
No,
you.
it absolutely is, because I could literally get to the airport with 5 minutes to spare. Well, not true, because I will always check a bag, unfortunately. Yeah, you guys don't do
I
that.
got a duffel bag and a backpack, and I could be gone for a month.
You get a backpack with a laptop sleeve. Take it out super easily. You're pretty much good to go. You don't act like you've never been in an airport before.
What if they've never been in an airport before?
Don't go. You can drive.
Then you're poor. Okay, other thing, other things though.
You're making a great case for yourself.
Can you pee on airplanes?
Yeah, you could pee on airplanes.
No, but like, can you do it? I can't do it.
I can.
I
I gotta
can't-
hold the wall.
I can't do it.
It's like on a bus where like you take a bus to like I don't know, like Lambeau. And you're back and you're like, fuck. My friend's dad's there. He hates me. I'm hammered. Don't want to make a problem. I peel over the seat. He's gonna know. He's right behind me.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I like will be sitting there just being like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I will make the entire row get up, and I'll go to the bathroom, and I'll just be
You're a
standing.
window seater.
Yeah, always. And I'll just be standing
I'm an
there.
aisle guy.
I'll just be standing there, just like, all right, any day now. Give a little flap, whatever you do. Nothing. Can't do it.
Sit down.
Can't do it. No, it's even worse, dude. Can you imagine taking a shit in an airplane? Oh my!
Didn't say you had to
God.
shit too.
I'll just take my man card then. I'm not gonna sit down if I don't have to take a shit.
What do you shit with the door open? No one's gonna see you do it.
Well, sometimes.
You
This
sit-
entire podcast is going to be me and Sam fighting over this mic.
We're doing well. We still have half of it left to go.
Uh-oh.
I have a total list.
I know you do. I
Don't
should.
want-
All right, Sam. Asking for a friend.
All I was going to say is I just don't ask the people next to me to pee. And then I'm in a world of hurt when I land on a 4-hour flight.
You're like bent over. You're like, I can't even walk. If I stand up straight, I will piss myself.
I'm the first one off the plane, just beeline to the restroom.
Do you guys definitely stand when it lands, don't you?
I was just going to say that is my number one pet peeve of all time in the world.
Listen,
First of all, people that clap when flying.
I clap.
Second of all, not even flights. If anyone behind me on some form of transportation tries to get off before me, jail.
jail. Orange County.
Straight to jail.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. We should ask Sarah that question. Hey, Sarah.
Where do you naturally find hamsters?
Yeah. Where do hamsters come from? Because
That
Michael,
is single-handedly my favorite video I have on
Michael
this
and I,
podcast.
Michael and I firmly believe that they are manufactured in the back of
Back up.
PetSmarts. Yeah.
That's probably pretty accurate. I think they might be from like South America, to be honest with you. But I will say that I know that I don't think either of you believed that I actually listened to that podcast, but I was peeing myself during that entire thing. And you want to know why? You know, when you were doing the ideal
Yeah,
whatever, lady
person.
Well, two things. First of all, you would say something and I would be like, oh, this is going to be Sam's answer.
Yeah.
And I was like 98% correct.
Yeah.
Second thing, the fucking type A thing. You said it. And I go, Sam's not going to know what that means. He had no fucking clue.
No shit. He asked if I your ideal person's blood type.
I mean, I'm I know now.
We were in the
It's
perfect
type O.
state of mind for that entire night. Like, we started that night off
Yeah.
with a bang.
Yeah, that was a really fun podcast. I hope we release the one too of Did you release the one of Riley?
You and Riley, yeah. Where it's like
Dude,
3 brain cells trying to communicate to each
dude,
other.
It was like my favorite part of that too is
Dude,
like
you ate 6 Italian beefs
Dude, I was
on
just-
air.
dude, I was eating beef, and the other funny part is I took a phone call like mid podcast, and I literally had I had the microphone like right here, and I had the phone up to me. I was just having a conversation, like dead ass. I was, oh my god.
I would
it was
like
so
to address that Sam is getting a little more responsible in his own way. Like that
Classic
at that night, he wanted the party to end. He's like, "This is taking too long."
Yeah.
So he just turned your house off.
honestly,
he
that's
hit
literally smart
like
house.
we
The
woke up and
Disney
Riley's like,
Channel,
your refrigerator
the
isn't
decom.
on, and Sam hit everything on the breaker just
I'm-
off.
I'm very impressed with myself that time.
The fact I'm
I-
surprised you knew where it was.
Me too, because I still kind of forget where it is when I'm dead ass sober. And my parents are like, check the breaker. And I'm like, what? Like, where? But then,
Have
of
a
course,
Bud Light. Then
that
look.
one night, I knew exactly where it was. And I just turned everything off.
You're like, I'm done. I remember the lights, everything just turning off. I'm like, oh.
Oh, we're done now. Done now.
I don't even think we were done. We just went outside.
That was hilarious. So funny.
Did we talk about airports? Yeah.
Yeah. You want to hear some of my thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they've been so great.
This is number one.
Why did you not give us number 1 right away?
Because I gave you like number 7. No. We're not doing that one. So this is just my thoughts throughout the week preparing for this podcast. Just the random thoughts, and I'll write them down.
Okay.
Number 1. What the fuck are dark roasted peanuts? Do they roast them with the lights off? Are there a difference between dark nuts and light nuts?
This is the poorest attempt at trying to be like write a joke for stand-up.
It's
right
not even
now.
a joke. These are literally
This is like,
This is not even a joke. These are literally my thoughts throughout the week.
do they roast them with the lights off?
What categorizes it as a dark roasted
Probably
peanut?
roasted a little longer so they're a little darker on the outside. Think of it like a marshmallow. If you stick it in the fire. Makes sense.
I don't believe that. Not at all. Okay, I already told you about the airport security one. Oh, yeah. Do credit card companies judge people when they see they purchase in OnlyFans? And do you think they ever check out what they purchase and see if it's good or not?
Like, they have a pretty credible history. That'd be really weird if they're looking that much into it.
I don't know. Dude, that's the thing. I have no idea.
We were talking about OnlyFans at work today.
How'd
And
that go?
it was hysterical. I mean, I had a weird thought, but
One of your feet pics coming out?
next Tuesday.
Nice.
So no, one of the managers at work is leaving and she's starting her own lash company, whatever. And she goes,
I'm sorry, a what
a
company?
lash company.
Like
I don't know.
eyelashes?
Yeah, I don't really know how it works, but
How do you make a company? for
again,
that?
why? Don't ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, that's why I looked at Sarah,
Like,
not you.
It's pretty lucrative. I've heard the prices of what you pay for someone to individually put lashes on your like single lash. It sounds dumb,
Is
but
it like one lash at a time? Or?
yeah, yeah,
Oh God.
yeah.
How long does it
She's
take?
like, you need special tweezers.
long does it take?
Takes a few
Sam,
hours.
Sam, so you know how you have eyelashes? Imagine someone putting a longer one on each of those.
So it's like extensions for your eyelashes.
That's exactly what it is.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes forever and it's expensive as fuck. And it makes your eyes look like balloons.
Yeah.
Because
So
I had an allergic reaction to that.
she's doing that, and she's
Had
got
it
a
for-
bunch of clients and doing well with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you're always welcome back here. You can come fill in for me if I ever need to go on vacation. She goes, yeah, and if it fails, I'll just come right back too. I was like, what do you? She goes, I doesn't want to come back. I'm like, what's next? She goes, OnlyFans. I go, and if that doesn't work, she goes, which made me think, like, how many people
What does
think,
that
like,
mean? Porn?
if OnlyFans doesn't work,
Porn or death? Only 2 options left.
You know that joke you don't want to say? Let's go that route, buddy. Obviously kidding. But I was thinking, it's like, how many people out there, guy and girl, like, you know what? I can make so much money on OnlyFans, and I never do. I was like, listen, what if no one wants to see you, Jessica? Like, how bad would that kill your self-esteem? It's like, I could get so much money, and then you put, like, a plethora of pictures on, and no one buys it.
Well, not with your micro penis, Michael. So
Michael's micro.
that's right.
That hurts, man. That's
a
why.
well-known fact.
Actually, I bet I could make more with a micro penis than someone with an average penis.
Probably. There's a great crowd
It's
out
a
there.
niche
for that.
market.
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
That's a
let's
good
get off my penis.
Okay. All right. You want to hear the next one? All right.
You're
There's a
the
couple
only
left.
one that came with ideas.
Well, I know. This is just Sam's random thoughts. How can people be therapists? Just like why? Who the fuck wants to listen to people's shit all day and under law can't gossip about it? I feel like white girls would just have like a total issue with this. You know, like, could you be a therapist there and not talk about it with your friends?
Absolutely not. But my roommate from college is a therapist,
And does she talk about it?
there is a very, very, very fine line.
Jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. There's a fine line. You can't name names, obviously.
You can talk about what they do?
Yeah.
Can you, though?
Why not?
Like, I have this person I somehow met that's paying me that, like, you can do that, like, allegedly kind of bullshit? Or can you just be like, I have a client that, you know, made
I
out
feel
with
like
his
that's
mom.
not illegal. Correct me if I'm wrong. I truly don't know. But, like, you don't know who it is. I didn't say, like...
Could you hint at it, though? Like, you know who it is.
No, because why would you know someone else's therapist clients?
I don't know.
Okay, that was a dumb thought.
You think any of these have been good?
These are not good thoughts. These are just my thoughts throughout the day. But I'm saying, like, why is that an occupation? Like,
There are a lot of space, like dead air, in between your thoughts, aren't there?
yeah, but this is throughout a week of time. I don't have great thoughts often. Okay.
It is like you have one thought a day, and you're like,
Yeah. I needed something to come in with this.
And you
yeah,
just go-
yeah. Wrote this down. Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Therapy. Being a therapist sounds
have you gone to therapy?
terrible. Yeah, of course.
I have not.
Sarah goes to therapy too, but I don't go anymore. I don't need it. Fine. I just work out or drink.
That sounds like a great coping mechanism.
Absolutely. No, I did the.
Thank you for blowing my spot.
What? Shut up. All right, I did the deodorant one.
We're done with your thoughts.
Oh, here's one. Another airplane one. When they say put your phone on airplane mode, is that a suggestion? Because I feel like I'm just messing with the pilots and their comms every single time I leave it on.
I've literally thought that if I didn't put my phone on airplane mode, that the plane was going to explode.
Going to explode? It's definitely not a suggestion. It is a request.
What does it mean?
I guess that's the same as a
Sam, it like messes with the connection to the tower.
I've
thing.
never put my
What's that called?
phone on airplane mode, and I've made it home every time. Knock on wood. Now next time I'm gonna go down.
But why don't you just put it on? Is this some sort of like male rebellion thing?
Yeah, I fall asleep.
They
before
say it
even-
like
the minute they're like, let's talk about safety, I go headphones out. I do
I
not care
did
what
fully
Bernice.
miss the pretzels the other day.
Oh, I missed a bit. They had Biscoff cookies. I was like so upset, but I was like, I also need to sleep. I've been up since 5. Sam, do you have a girlfriend?
I have a couple more. Yeah. I have a couple more.
Oh, no.
This is a good one. Wait. I can't have a baby girl.
No.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
I do, because you
Why?
can't just casually drop that on me drunk one day and be like, dude, I have one too. I was like, okay, buddy. Yeah. And I'm 6'7".
I don't know why this is so.
Do I know
Unbelievable.
her?
No,
No,
nobody does.
you do. Can you just send me like her name?
Yeah, you guys do it. Okay, wait. Here's this other one. This is a good one though. I can't have a baby that's a girl, because whatever the name is, probably had sex with that name, and that's really weird.
So to Sam's girlfriend, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. She doesn't care. Oh, this is a good one too.
But what if you have a boy and he transitions and then changes his name?
Straight to jail. Just kidding. I'll support him and love him always.
Her.
That's what I said.
You support her and
Right.
love her, or they.
I'm just gonna have a toaster as a child one day. So, here's a good one too. How come this is a good one? I think this is a real good one. How come there aren't any Sloppy Joe restaurants?
All right, give it to Sarah.
Sometimes
give the
I'm just
microphone to
feeling
Sarah.
a Sloppy
Give
Joe.
the
you know?
microphone to Sarah. Can we talk about his
I don't
girlfriend for a second?
disagree with that, but we're done with your thoughts.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on his lady friend?
She's fun.
She's
I've only
fun.
met her once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like an actual girlfriend? Or is this
Like,
like...
she's a real person.
No, I understand she's a real person. Trust me, I just went through all this, all right?
She's
They're
not
like,
a
wait,
doll,
She's not, yeah.
if that's what you were thinking.
Is she, will I like her?
Probably.
That's not convincing.
I mean, I honestly don't know her that well.
What's her name?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I'm
Why
gonna
the
stand
fuck
by my
haven't
brother.
you told me any of this?
Well, because he is seemingly nervous.
Lexi? Lexi what?
You don't know her.
I'm going to look her up after this.
Okay.
Okay.
She's a fun gal.
Yeah. What about it?
Can
We
I
wanna
ask you
know.
a question without the microphone in my face?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Michael. I forgot I told you about that. Yeah. That's fucking funny, bro. That's funny.
God, I hope they didn't pick that up.
Definitely did. That's okay.
Oh.
That was good. Yeah, I called
Hey,
Michael.
can I read you a book real quick?
That was cool. It was cool. Yeah, good night, Moon. Yeah, it was really funny, and I really hope Lexi doesn't listen to this, but I did call Michael right after our first date, and I was like, Michael, you won't believe what I just went through.
I was so happy when I found out.
And I called him. He was like, what? I was like, I went on this date, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. She took me to this
Do you not know this?
No. I was like, she took me to this. Well, first of all, we never met before.
Do you want to
Yeah.
even say it on here?
Yeah, that's fine. We never met before, and she was like, hey, I have this like spiritual breathing ritual type thing, and I don't really know how to explain it. It's called Reiki. I know now, but that's
Like
how.
Jake Ranky?
No. It's breathing. It's mostly breathing, and you kind of just get into this mental state. And but I've never met her before. I walk in. There's like 4 people around this circle. I thought it was gonna be like a giant group. No, 4 people, and I'm just sitting there, just no clue what's going on. And they're just like, it's kind of like lay down, and you're just gonna take deep breaths the whole time. I had yet to speak one word to this chick yet. No, I almost fell asleep, but yet to speak one word to this chick yet, and I'm already just like in this deep thing. I'm like, I remember before I walked in, I was like, Sam, you have hit a low point. What are you doing to just like go out and like meet people? But at the same time, I was like, fuck it, nothing else works. Like nothing else is working. Why not? Why not this? So I just walked in, and it just happened, and I was just like, okay, wasn't that bad? A lot of candles, a lot of breathing. Wasn't that bad?
Smell good in there?
Smelled great. Smelled great.
I bet they use Old Spice.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's got to be that Aqua Surf. Is that what you got? Reef. Yeah, reefer. But no, it was good, and then things kind of went on. So I'm still learning a lot. Like, she's very spiritual, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm like the dumbest person when it comes to this because I have no idea. So I'm learning so much, but she's such a amazing individual that it really can't you're not like mad about it. You know what I mean? I kind of like look past that. And I'm looking at her as a person instead of like all of that. You know what I mean? It's
I feel
really
like
different.
if she watches this, you're gonna have a conversation after.
Probably, but she knows that too. She knows that I'm an idiot when it comes to that stuff. So like, she tries to explain this stuff to me, and it's like in one ear, out my ass crack. Like I have no clue what the fuck she's talking about, but I'm slowly learning, and it's very complicated shit. Like I can't even tie my shoes in the morning, let alone learn about this stuff.
Well, I think we should address the shoe thing first. Maybe get you some Crocs.
I have Crocs.
Good airport shoes.
I have Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I see them?
Yeah. Well, I have a picture, but every single time I put them on, I put them in sport mode, and I whisper to myself, "Ka-chow."
I'm just gonna quick go back into my text messages with Sam just to show you a pair of shoes that he sent me. This was like a week ago.
Is that watermelon?
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms Crocs.
You're actually looking into getting new Crocs.
They're $106.
For Lucky Charms Crocs?
Uh-huh.
Are they made out of Lucky Charms?
The Lightning McQueen was $250.
We literally just had a conversation about this at dinner earlier tonight.
Spending
Yeah,
on
but
stupid shit.
Sam has more shoes than I do.
I have 6 pairs of shoes. 7.
You know
I have
what? You want to
7.
know what Sam said today?
Sure.
He has over 150 pairs of shoes.
Where?
That's what I said.
You're there.
He wears 4 at a time.
Exactly. I've seen you wear these before.
I changed my style a lot. Okay.
Yeah, what is this style?
What?
What is this style right now?
To be quite honest, sorry to the public for how I look. I'm running really low on laundry. I got about 2 days left here in Wisconsin, and we're running on fumes. I'm pretty sure the drawers that I'm wearing right now are like 3 days old.
What'd you just call 'em?
Some drawers?
Some draws?
Yeah.
Are you fucking 50?
At least not call them like long johns, bro.
Long johns? What is it? What was in the one drink I gave you?
Dude.
Long johns?
My-
Draws?
Sorry, my briefs.
Your
Is that
briefs?
better? My briefs.
I mean, underwear would have been fine.
nah, that sounds too
Your
ladylike.
skivvies?
Yeah, that's better.
How are your britches?
My party suit? Good.
I think I get dumber when I hang
What
out.
are you wearing today? What do you got on?
Target sweatpants and a Kohl's t-shirt.
I was talking about your drawers.
My draws? My draws? I think they're Hanes.
Nice. I got Calvin's on. Yeah, I got Calvin's on. How about you, Sarah?
Let's not ask about your sister's underwear.
Anyway. So airports.
So airports. Hey, should we find you a new guy?
Oh, God.
Who are you looking for? Put it out there.
What? Oh.
Probably set up with a nice portfolio.
Fuck yeah. Oh, no. He didn't want me to meet up with his son.
Oh, yeah. That's what I heard.
Anyway. Let's not and say we did.
Try and set you up. It'd be kind of fun, though.
I'm just like living my best life.
Are you really? You're here podcasting with Sam and I right now. This is rock bottom for you.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
Do you guys want your serious question and end this?
Wait, is there any funny stories between you and me we can discuss that the public should know about? Remember that time I slammed your hand into a door? Oh wait, remember that time when we were playing tug of war? And
I could leave for
you
an hour and he
slipped?
would do this.
You slipped and nailed your chin. Oh, and remember that? No, you nailed your forehead. I remember that other time I hit you in the face with a shovel.
And by the way, you did the car thing twice. One on my hand and one on my shin.
I thought mom was the shin.
No, we were going bowling.
You guys
Naturally.
bowl a lot.
Big bowler
My
fan.
favorite bowling. I love that we go bowling for your mom's birthday and your mom's not there.
She hates
I also love that I have a pin in my parents' garage that says, "Happy birthday, Michael. Congrats on 205." Mrs. Cap.
Oh, a bowling pin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
broke 205 for the
Yeah,
first time, and Mrs. Cap has signed it. Happy birthday. Glad we could celebrate. Like, we were there for my goddamn birthday. Like, your dad set up this bowling team for me. I'm not even wearing the matching shirt you guys are wearing. And she's like, happy birthday.
All right, I feel like you need to give some background on that. When you break 200, you get a pin.
Yeah, from your family.
Yeah. So.
And one of the families we were with, wives, I think, had a few too many bowling alley pictures and thought it was my birthday as to why we were there.
Right.
Like, they gave her the pin. They're like, sign it for Michael. She goes, happy
Just
birthday.
write whatever. Write your favorite phrase.
She,
Oh, God.
after- What was it? After we did our first episode together, she followed me on
Oh yeah, you texted me. I
personal account,
was like, fuck no.
show account, and Facebook. And I was like, no, and no.
Wait, can I say something?
Absolutely. Can you have the microphone?
This is super unrelated.
Yeah.
But I just clicked something.
You're fine. It's the up and down volume thing.
I didn't realize that you had done Laughing Tap.
Yeah.
How was it? Were you the MC?
I've hosted there twice, and I do the mic there almost every Wednesday unless I'm driving to Madison to do comedy on state.
I've been there like a couple times now, but on like weekends.
Yeah, for actual shows. I've hosted mics. Eventually, I think I'll be able to host an actual like paid show there.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I still.
I
will
think
get-
it's such a fun place, though.
I love it. I still will get. It's my favorite place in Milwaukee to perform.
I would agree.
Before we end though, can I hear some? I haven't heard any of your stand up yet.
That is an awful way to set someone up.
Oh, I will not. That is my.
Is there like one thing though?
It is
like
my
one thing?
ultimate goal though to have someone ask that and be like, "Can you just tell me a joke?" And then to naturally just like basically do what I'm doing now, and then get into like a bit that they don't know I'm doing, and then tell a joke.
Okay, so we won't do that then. But I will ask you this though, because we haven't really talked about this a lot. But what goes through your head though? Like, are you coming up with stories that have happened to you, or are these just everyday things?
He has lots of thoughts.
Not as
So
many
yeah, she
thoughts as
stole
me.
my thunder there. I have thoughts. They're a little better than yours.
I have bad thoughts. It's fine. I just want to share.
No,
them
a
with
lot
you.
of my stuff is like life based. So I'm a big story person. To give you like a concept, like the last thing I thought of was and I said it with Rachel. We fell asleep watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I woke up to them singing,
God damn, that's so cute.
and I was like, I've never done. No, and I was like, and I've never done hallucinogenics, like any of that, but like I imagine it's like waking up to 12 orange midgets singing songs in an edible sweatshop. Like, that's a good thought.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
It's better than like, hey, airport security. Weird, right?
it is fucking weird, dude. Roasted nuts too.
But no, and then you just like, the more you do it, the more you, I think, understand trying to work it into like a bit or a story, and things are fabricated a little bit, and you punch things up a little bit to make them like funnier, obviously. But it's also stressful because I don't like, a lot of times you do mics here, you are performing to just comics. Like, not a lot of people are going to Bremen Cafe on a Monday at 8 o'clock at night to watch 20 to 30 open micers.
Oh, really? It's that
practice their
much?
bit. Yeah.
Wow.
And then, so then you're just performing to comics who have heard your stuff all the time. So it gets stressful because you want to do like new stuff every time.
Right.
But that's also not what you should do. You need to practice the stuff that you think could work. So then when you actually perform to a paying audience, it works. So then you get booked, and then it gets better and better and better. And now I didn't really consistently do this until like December of last year. So I think I'm doing fairly well for how new I am. But
Do you practice
I mean,
in front of a mirror?
No, I'm actually like I think I practice a lot less than most. Where I just
You don't practice.
No, I do.
Where?
Open mics is practicing.
Oh, well, you
So
don't
that-
practice like here?
No, like in my head, I'll like throughout the day, like that's how my brain works now. Is I'll just
why
like
do I feel like I could just see you kind of like making eggs and you're just like talking to yourself and you're just like
I talk in my head.
Ha,
Yeah,
that's funny. Ha, that's good.
I do. Like, and I have a lot of thoughts, and then I have to go.
I don't clearly.
You have a lot of thoughts. They're not great.
Not great. I did have a good. Did I tell you my my yellow light one? They say that's a good one.
Are you sure?
It's not great. It's not great. This one was from today.
We were done with these.
This one from today. Do yellow lights mean slow down or proceed with caution?
That means
No, do you know? Do you know?
Slow down.
Are you sure?
That is the worst thought I've ever heard.
No, but I'm
Did you
dead.
pass your driver's test the first time?
Yeah, I got 1 point off.
Is there a punchline?
No, there's no punchline.
None of these
But-
have punchlines because I have a bunch of jokes for us today.
It wasn't a joke. I said it was my thoughts. These are my thoughts. So I was crossing a yellow light today, and I was like, "What does this actually mean? Slow
But
down
are-
or proceed
What
with
are you
caution?"
doing tomorrow?
What?
What are you doing tomorrow?
Golfing, 7 a.m.
What are you doing tomorrow night?
I got a wedding.
Tomorrow night is a wedding?
Yeah, why? You want to hang out? You want to come crash?
Sure.
Yeah, we come crash.
What are you doing Saturday?
Brewer game. You
At
should
night?
buy tickets.
At night?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. So my client actually offered me tickets for a weekend game.
You should go.
So
Let's meet up.
well,
Doug
what are you
would be
doing? What are you doing
overjoyed.
Saturday night?
Nothing. Kelly and CJ asked me to go to the Umbrella Bar.
Saturday night?
Yeah.
Thought you were going Sunday morning.
No, I gotta leave Sunday morning.
You literally said you're going Sunday afternoon. You're going to the Umbrella Bar for.
I had a few. I meant Saturday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you stay down here and hang out with me?
I can hang out with you.
Why not?
That's fine. Are you staying with mom and dad on Saturday?
What time is your flight on Sunday?
Fucking 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yeah, it's fucking early.
I'm gonna go to the Black Crows tomorrow by myself.
Are you?
I mean, you're busy. Saturday, I'm gonna go to the Brewer game.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see where the night takes me.
I think. Are you going to the Burger King with your dad?
I'm gonna Sunday fun day.
So I think maybe I text my client and be like, "Hey, if you have the tickets for
Are
Saturday,
we
and we do a Brewer
reenacting
game, a little
the-
recap.
Are we
Where are your
reenacting
seats?
the
Where are your
Packer
seats?
game?
Where are your seats?
I smell TROUBLE.
God, you spelled that.
I was so happy you spelled that right. Not gonna
Oh.
lie, I also had to go through my house. Like, I think
I'm
that's
not
right.
gonna lie. In my head, I was really nervous. I was like, God, if you don't spell this right, you fucking idiot. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Last.
Last thought.
This is not a thought. This is not a thought. But this was. I've never felt dumber in my entire life. And I'm a pretty.
Until you watch this one back,
I'm
you
a
might-
pretty. Hey, I'm a pretty smart guy. I have a master's degree. Like, pretty smart dude.
I watched him get it from his couch.
I'm seriously did not feel dumber when I went to the doctor yesterday, and he was asking me questions, and he was like, would you rather have 3/4 or 6 dimes? And I was like, 3/4. And then he was like, why? And I was like, because it's more money. And then he follows up with me and he goes, what's the difference between 3/4 and 6 dimes? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, 3/4. Oh, that's like 7 cents. And I was like, in my head, I said pennies instead of dimes. I was thinking pennies. And I was just like,
None
oh
of that
my
makes
God.
sense.
None of it made sense. And I was just like, I feel so stupid right now. And then I finally got it after like 5 minutes.
What is the difference between 3/4 and 6 dimes?
Ah, you can't ask me that at this hour.
Sam,
No,
what is the difference between
no,
3/4?
I'm not doing this right now. I'm not a math guy. I'm not doing this. I stick to
3/4
I
is
stick to
how much?
sports.
3/4 is how much?
75 cents.
Okay, how much is 6 dimes?
60 cents.
What is the difference?
15 cents.
There we go.
Thank you.
There
It
we
took
go.
me 5 minutes to figure it out. But then it gets better. And then he goes, all right, Sam, I'm going to tell you 3 words, and you're going to have to remember them at the end of the examination. And I was like, I'm so fucked. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. And he goes, oh my God, these are so fucking hard. He goes, it was like beets, cucumber, and eggplant. And like an eggplant. And I'm just like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? And so in my head, I shit you not, he's asked me these questions. He was like, how's your, how's your breathing? How's it? Like, it was like a physical, And in my head, while he's asking these questions, I'm like, beets, cucumber, eggplant, beets, cucumber, eggplant. Just like going through my head. So when he came back around, I was just like on it right away. And I said, beets, asparagus, and eggplant. I was so far off. I don't even know why asparagus came to my head. I was
Quick
just like,
question before I get
like,
to
what the fuck?
What kind of examination was this?
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I went in for a physical.
Was this one at your girlfriend's doctor's?
No, I went into a physical and was looking, I was like,
she
all right,
is
man.
not going to want to meet me.
I was like, I am going to get my balls grazed,
I
always
got my
happens.
balls fondled a lot this year.
That's right. I know you did. And
I thought I had
and
cancer.
I had no ball graze, and he was like, and he straight up told me I thought it was the funniest thing, but I couldn't laugh, because you're at a doctor, you get respectful and stuff. But he was
you
like,
can laugh.
he was like, I'm not gonna touch your balls today. Flat out just says this to me, and I'm like, oh my God, okay. So like then like all this other shit happens, and like we're talking about this, the eggplant thing came up. I'm like, what the fuck is this right now? I mean, there's no end to this story. It was a terrible ending.
We
I'm
just
sorry.
ended here.
This is why I'm not a comedian. I don't have punchlines, but like I couldn't believe it. These questions, I did not know I was going into this physical being like math questions 1, and 2, have to remember vegetables that I could give 2 fucks about.
I ended on something.
Yeah. And then I actually have a question for you both of you.
Oh, fuck.
It's a serious kind of ish one. It's quick,
Well,
though. That's how I
I think
end
it'd
all
be a
these
really
now.
good ending if I went, he doesn't have punchlines, but he's got thoughts.
That would have been good, yeah.
Clip that in there. What's your
Okay,
question,
I
Michael?
think I don't know if I was doing questions when you did the first one, and I don't think we were smart enough to do it during the second one.
Well, the Miami one you did.
Oh, I did do this then.
You did do. No,
Oh,
yeah. It's
what
like,
do
what
you
do you
have
want
to do by the
accomplish
next
between your
birthday?
next birthday?
Do you remember what you said?
Oh,
I
yeah, I want
don't.
to find a home.
Okay, so
Said that.
you found your parents' home.
Yeah. Shut up. No rent.
You live by yourself though in
That's
a
fine.
unreal house in Arizona. So
And I don't think we did it the second or third time because we were laughing over chipmunks.
chipmunks, yeah.
For
Okay,
forever.
so this one simple. This is for both of you. It's not a collective answer.
You go first.
Thank God. No, I don't want to go first.
I'll go first. So I
This-
do have good thoughts.
No, this-
I knew
this,
it.
This man's. I think this is when he's gonna turn it on, or it's gonna get dumber. Yeah.
It's gonna get better.
What is your meaning of life?
What the fuck?
Like
I
no
don't know.
one knows the meaning of life, but if you had to pick one for you or what you think it is, in 1 to 5 words.
I'm not gonna do 1 to 5 words. That's too little. That's one again math. No, I'm not. I'm not. But I will say, I think this is mine, because it's something I truly love, and I really hope that I get into it one day. I'm not there yet.
Baseball.
No. It's a lot more serious than that because you want me to be serious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be serious. I really want to get involved in fundraising. Fundraising either for children or some type of mental health or some type of like disease or whatever it is. It doesn't have to affect me personally, but I've really loved working in sports and kind of being involved in that. I work in Arizona. We have a big fundraiser that I'm a part of for Boys and Girls Club, as well as I just landed a Make-A-Wish deal as well. So I'm going to be helping them out with a pickleball tournament. But it's really stuff like that I really enjoy and I really love because it's so wholesome and it really brings a lot of joy to me knowing that I'm doing something better than what I am and better, to help people because, I know I've had a really great life and I know that I've been very blessed with family and friends and the opportunities that I've had that I really want to just give back. And so I really think that has been like a calling for me, and if it's not in my personal job or my personal career, that it's always going to be on the backside of it where I'm going to do that in some way, somehow, because of how much it means to me and how much that I want to be involved in that stuff. So I really think that would be my meaning of life, and that's what I think would bring the most joy toward me in this really fucked up world that we're in right now.
See, we're well-rounded. We went from drinking, whatever. Just real quick, if you had to summarize that in 1 to 3 words, what would that be, though? Community?
Yeah, make people happy, man. I want to see other people as happy as I have been throughout my entire life.
Giving back.
Yeah, and I've had, like, the ups and downs, obviously, that everyone's had, but I really want to make other people that would be, like, less fortunate or have certain differences have the opportunity to have their dreams or at least push them toward that, where it's toward fundraising, either like different stuff like that, or yes, I know, sorry, but or even just like giving back in any way. I would love to do that because it's just like when I worked for the Orange Bowl, you remember that, like all that stuff. Yeah, you remember it. But like all that stuff that we were doing there, it was so wholesome and so fun to do, to see the smile on kids' faces. I'll never forget that, ever. So I really want to do that.
There were a lot of smiles. There also were a lot of people being like, "You're not a real orange," and then would kick you. And then I would have to take pictures of it. So if you keep it to Sarah.
That's okay, man. At least they had a smile on their face, even though they beat the shit out of me as an orange.
Thank you for that. I feel weird following up on that.
Yeah, because it was so fucking good.
Here,
I told you to go first.
Let me give you like
So
a
many
palate
thoughts.
cleanser. Mine was To Live. Connor's was Empathy. Rachel's was Balance.
Okay, I think I have a
Sam's
good one.
was 4 million words.
I think I have a good one.
Community and giving back.
I think I have a good one that's like a little bit of an explanation. I think I was going to go with a one-worder as well.
Okay.
Strength.
Okay.
And I feel like that can be applied to multiple different things. Like when life gets you down, you have the strength to like build yourself back up and live on. But then just to like
It's like resilience.
fuck off. I like resilience. That's better. It sounds like a tattoo that some
You
white
don't
girl would
want
get.
Some white girl has on her ankle or like
Same with strength though.
the Sam.
But like that's what I mean. Like I just want to like be happy even though life's shitty.
I like it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. This is your meaning. This isn't for everyone else. This is yours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Whatever. That was
If
good.
you have
That was
another
fun.
goddamn thought, I swear to God, I'm gonna shove this microphone up your ass.
No, man. I just freaking love you guys, man.
Oh,
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. You guys can suck my balls.
Sam, say something nice about your sister.
You look exactly like me without a beard.
All right,
So that's
Sarah,
good.
say something less weird about your brother.
Literally can't. You have good thoughts.
Fuck yeah, I do.
And we are done.
Thanks, guys.